Lawrence is an executive director with LifeWave. Reverend
Okay.
Lawrence, take it away.
Thank you, Dr. Roy. Thank you for having me. Thank
Of
God
course.
for letting me share my life's mission and passion. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. I'm Lawrence Chan, and this is my story. Okay, now why I put this as LifeWave as my life's mission and passion, because about one and a half years ago, I got this UTI, and when I went
Mm,
to see my GP, he says that it's not that normal for a male to get UTI.
yeah.
Usually it's a female to get UTI. Yeah. So he
Yeah.
says that never mind. He says that if it occurs again, then it's a problem. So what happened is that he gave me some antibiotics and I took it, and it went away. But 3 months later, this UTI came back again. And I went back to the same GP, and he said something is not right. I need to send you to the hospital. So when I went to the hospital, they did a series of checks for me. Okay. And the doctor actually gave me a digital rectal examination. And later on, he went on to do an ultrasound for me. Okay. And he also went on to do a CT scan for me. Okay,
Well,
and finally,
complete.
yeah, complete. And finally, he did the PSA test, which is the prostate specific antigen. Okay, where he tests for cancer,
Mm,
and he told me that I have cancer of the prostate.
there you
So yes, so that already devastated me because I've always been in the health arena. I've always positioned health products and all that. And how can I be the one getting prostate cancer? So it's like I couldn't adapt to
understand.
that statement. Yeah. So I asked him. I said, what are you gonna do next? He says, oh, then we're gonna maybe do a biopsy and then to see which stage you're in, and probably do a radiotherapy if it's, and maybe even chemo. So I couldn't help thinking that here I am always advising people not to go for chemo, not to go for radiotherapy, right? And but here I am the person who is getting this end.
Mm,
So I really couldn't adapt to it, and I told him that maybe I need some time. So he says, okay, if you need some time, I give you the next appointment 3 months later. So I went back and I went to discuss with my wife and my son, but they also didn't know what I should do. It's kind of a shock to them, right? And I went back also to my buddies, James and Janet, and somehow we came out with a plan to say that, hey, why not we don't do this? We use an alternative way. Okay, so we say, okay, I was saying, since it got me to this stage is probably because of my diet. Okay, so I didn't like vegetables before. I always take
mm.
meat. Yeah. So with that, I told myself, I said, okay, I'm gonna turn my diet around. So I went into more or less a lot of vegetables. Okay, I went to raw juicing of vegetables. When I took vegetables, the only thing is when I was in front of my friends, I didn't take. I also took meat because I didn't want them to know I had this prostate cancer. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't even tell my mother about it. I love my mom very much. She's 94 years old, and if I
Wow.
would tell, yeah, I'm one of her favorites. So if she found out I have cancer and I'm going before her, I think she would not be able to take it. So because of that, I kept it a hush hush. And even today, I'm sharing with you, she hasn't even know I my condition. Yeah. So I have to think of how to tell her. Okay.
Mm,
So as it goes, after doing all the juicing and adding all the other MLM supplements and all that, I went back 3 months later and checked, and I was so happy. The cancer markers went down, and I thought, oh, I'm doing something right. But the doctor wasn't too keen. He kept on saying that, no, I think you still need to go for my therapy and all that. And I said, no, since it's working, I'm gonna stick to my diet. And he says, okay, then I give you another appointment 3 months later, and we check. Okay, so I'm still not out of cancer. I'm not cancer free yet, right? So I went back and continued to do what I'm doing. And 3 months later, when I came back, the cancer markers went up. So I was, wow,
Wow.
I couldn't take it. I was devastated. And I tell myself, what am I going to do? And this is the time where he kept on pushing me to go for the treatment. So with that, I paused for a moment and I said, no, I got to believe in God. I got to trust. I got to have faith in God. And I told God, I leave it in your hands. So I told him, no, I'm going to continue what I'm doing and have faith in God. And somehow he got angry with me and he said, okay, then I don't see you so soon. I see you 6 months later. You go on and do what you want to do. Okay, so I went back home. I really lost as to what I'm going to do. Actually, I was thinking, God, if you want to take me away, just take me away. And but somehow we have a good friend in Hong Kong who has been asking my good friend Janet, okay, why not you try this product? Why don't you try this product? And somehow it kind of coincides with my my stage now, because I am pretty lost as what to do now. I've already taken so many supplements, probiotics, prebiotics, vitamin C, redox, alkaline water, the works, the full works. In fact, I spend more than close to 2,000 Sing dollars every month just to for my condition.
Wow.
So with this Hong Kong friend of ours, he when he pushed Janet again to try the product, she was saying, why not? I said, okay lah, we just support him lah. Who knows? Anything can happen to me, I said. And because James also had a condition with vertigo, and say, why not we just do it? So I decided to say, okay, get James to sign up first, and then I will sign up under James. So this is how it all my stage in LifeWave happened. So as I go along, take patching X39, and I also patch the glutathione. So these are the only two patches that I actually use because I didn't know anything enough. And after 6 months later, okay, when I went to see the doctor for appointment, he says I'm cancer free. It is so amazing. Cancer free. I said, are you
Wow.
sure? Yeah. And then he says, yeah. So I said, why don't you give me another test 3 months later? Well, I just want to be sure. Say no need lah. Yeah, he said you're cancer free, cancer free. He said at the most I give you a annual checkup. Can you see me 1 year later? So he wasn't even interested whether what did I do and all that. Okay, these doctors. And so in the end, I'm so happy. I went back and I told God that uh, since LifeWave is the one that reversed my condition, I'm really going to make it my mission and passion to share this LifeWave to everyone that I know of. So that is my story.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
amazing story. And when I in my team, actually, there are also many what do you call it, stories, or many benefits rather. Okay, I just want to highlight one only. This beautiful lady here, she's 70 years old. Okay, she had a vision that was quite bad. She has floaters, blurry and teary eyes. Okay, but I introduced her to X39, and she only used it for 30 days. She patched the 39 and 239 on the left and right of temple every night. Alternative day, she will put it on the third eye. Okay, and she says the reason why she don't want to people to see her being patched in the face during the day. Too many questions asked. But after 30 days, when she visited the doctor in SNEC, which is the Singapore National Eye Center, expecting the worst, she was amazed that the doctor said that no surgery was needed for her cataract at all. This is another amazing thing, which if I heard it from somebody else, it would be too hard to accept and believe, right? But because she's my personal friend, and I really felt that wow, this X39 is just so amazing. Yeah. So this is my testimony for my friend. Okay. Next thing I want to share is a little bit about myself. I'm a 64-year-old guy. Okay, my last job, it was a shipping manager in the defunct Compact Computers. And then when I saw my insurance agent always coming to see me, he drove a Porsche. Then I told myself, wow, helping people in insurance and you can drive a Porsche. Okay, so that is the reason why I quit my job and I went into insurance. Okay, so when I went into insurance, I find that wow, I got joy in helping people because I found insurance when something calamity happened to somebody, the family is very well protected. So it became my mission to carry on this. But somewhere along the line, I was deviated because my uncle from Indonesia, he asked me to take over this F&B company of his, and there I stayed I did F&B for 11 years. Okay.
Mm.
Subsequent to that, I went into real estate. I became a property agent also for another 10 years. Okay, and
Wow.
I found that yeah, helping a lot of people buy their homes, made them happy, also made me so happy. But I got introduced in MLM in the year 2002. That's about 20 years ago with a company named Usana. And I was blown away by MLM. This is my first time in MLM. And I thought I couldn't sleep for several nights because I found Usana was also a binary. So I told myself, wow, compared to my F&B, uh, this I have to spend in F&B about 100,000 Sing to start up a store. But with this MLM, I only need to come out a few $1,000s and I'm on a roll already. So I got very excited. From then on, any business venture that anybody introduced me, I told them if it's not MLM, don't ask me to join. Okay. Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah. So came my most recent one I was in is Enagic. Okay, now
Mm,
Enagic, this alkaline water company, I have joined since 2012 and I've been still a member ever since, about more than 10 years already.
mm,
So I got into LifeWave through this Hong Kong friend of ours sometime in mid-September last year. So uh, it's actually exactly 15. So I think in a few days' time will be my first year anniversary. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's about myself. Okay. So how I got involved in LifeWave, as you can see here from my genealogy, yeah, the Hong Kong upline cannot be named because he's quite a influential leader in some companies. So so he introduced me and James. So I'm under James, okay, and my Hong Kong. So when we started this business, we were saying, how are we gonna do LifeWave, right? Since we start to see a lot of benefits to our friends, health benefits and all that. So how are we gonna do this? So we asked our Hong Kong upline, and he says he doesn't know anything because he's just a user only. So he says, maybe I introduce you to my upline Milk. Okay, so we were trying to see how we can work with Milk. Only thing, Milk's first language is Cantonese, so it's kind of difficult for us to communicate with her. Nevertheless, we say, how about the Milk's upline? So we went to Milk upline, which is Stefan. Okay, Stefan also first language is Cantonese, so
Mm,
it's a bit difficult, but he can speak a little bit of English, and he's very supportive, and he has supported us a lot with his chat groups and all that, where he puts all the testimony and we very supportive in that sense. But we went up further to ask who is Stefan's upline. Then we found Susanna. Oh, Susanna is super supportive.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yes, Susanna, this lady is a superwoman.
oh yeah.
She guided us, okay, but she also was very busy, okay, but she helped a lot of our downlines with all her trainings and everything, which she put on uh, videos and all that, so we can see it Okay, she also guide us through certain WhatsApp group for training. So she's really a superwoman. But because she's also so busy, she's also running for SPD at about the time that we were in. So she only had a Zoom for her Australia team once a week, and Cantonese one also once a week. So because of that, we also found quite difficult to get our guys to be involved with these two Zoom. So in the end, we found out, hey, we found out from her also that we have a upline in USA, which is Dr. Roy. So we
Yeah.
were so happy. Oh, finally we can get some English speaking presenter. So when I found out about Dr. Roy, I was really amazed by him because I've joined so many MLMs before, and this guy being a millionaire and right to the top, and he's still doing Zoom twice a week. So I'm so happy that I got him, because the other MLM leaders that I got involved in previous companies, once they reach the top, they have a kind of aura in them to say, oh, they're not going to do Zoom anymore. You leave it to you and all that. And that's why I was so impressed with Dr. Roy.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Dr. Roy's timing is also very good, because he suits the Indonesia, the Asia market.
Yeah.
So it kind of suits us. It help us grow in Asia. Okay, and of course, I'm very happy with Brother Rick. We always
Good.
shares the complaint, and so I want to sign up every time he talks about the complaint.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
and
Thank you.
so after some time with Dr. Roy, his Zoom and all that, suddenly one day in sometime in March this year, this Susanna actually spoke to Jin Long and say, hey, you have a Singapore team here and they are starting to grow very fast. How would it be possible for you to support the Singapore team? So what Jin Long did is he was in some Telegram groups and he told us that, hey, I'm coming down to Singapore. So we say, oh, at least we have now a SPD coming to support us locally live. So when he came down in March, this guy is so amazing. He's a 29-year-old, but he's so amazing. I tell you, he can actually be young enough to be my son, you know. But yeah, but I respect him so much because of his knowledge and his dedication and all that. And he's probably the only leader I know that opens an office in Singapore with his own money. We didn't have
Wow.
to come out a single cent.
Right.
Yeah, so he's really a amazing businessman. So
Yeah.
this Jin Dong came, and I told myself that, hey, when I listened to him, I said, this guy is full of knowledge. So I told myself, even though I have 20 years of experience in network marketing, I'm going to be a piece of white paper and listen to this guy. And I'm going to relearn everything that he knows, okay, and how I'm going to do LifeWave. So yeah, so he spent about a month with us, and I tell you, our team volume and sales went up the roof. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is Jin Long is
I
the
saw
wonderful
that
guy.
volume, brother.
Yes.
Woo.
Okay.
Good.
So I share with you next. Okay, is my timeline. So I started in September of 2021. That was last year. Okay, and I bought a silver package. Okay, and I got hold of three good friends, Mabel, Faith, Madeline, and I say, hey, this is something new, this stem cell technology. Let's give it a try, and they supported me. Okay, then following that, they say that the first 3 months you have all out massive action, right? But
Yeah.
because I joined so many MLMs in previous years, I also belong to the NFL club, which is a No Friends Left club, right? So because of that, my all-out massive action was merely I recruited 4 a month for the next 3 months. So come November, I have enrolled up to 12%. So my direct from that previous 3 add up to 15. And my group size slowly grew to 39, which I was pretty happy at the time. But come March, when Jin Dong came, I enrolled 8 and my directs grew to 23. Okay, and my whole group size ballooned to 106. That is
Wow.
also, I give credit to Jin Long because he is able to explain what is LifeWave and all to us, to the newbies, and it just exploded. And I became promoted to director.
Wow.
Then came May. Okay, May I was promoted to senior director, and from then on, I noticed that I only refer 2 people in every month. Okay, so I enrolled 4, direct 27. My group size exploded to 446. And then in June this year, I was promoted to my current rank with executive director. I also enrolled 2, and my directs swelled to 29, but my group size increased to 626. Okay.
Wow.
Now, as of today, I have well over more than 1,000 people in my organization. Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
I am so happy.
Amazing.
Right.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I'll give credit and thanks to, besides my uplines, right up to Dr. Roy, I also give credit to my team members. So a lot of my team members got promoted also. A lot of them are senior directors, and you can see here, some of them are not here because they choose not to be named because they are like a secret agent for the time being.
Yes,
Okay,
I
so
understand that.
having so many upranking of for my guys, I managed to get a award
Wow.
recently, to my surprise, which I actually regret not going to the Shine convention. I was telling Dr. Roy.
Oh,
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
nobody sounded that I was going to get an award. Otherwise, I would be there. But
okay.
anyway, I promise that I will be there next year.
Next year. All
Okay.
right. I'll be waiting for you, brother.
All right.
Yeah,
And
we'll wait for
yeah,
you.
so I got this award. I haven't actually seen it, but I'm going to Malaysia, and I was told that I will be receiving it there on the
Yeah.
20th. So this award is for the regional, that means Asia Pac, for the
Yeah.
highest personally sponsored rank advancements. So I guess that is due due to all my guys here who uprank very fast. Okay,
Yeah.
so I really kudos and thank them for being my team.
Yep.
Okay, how I do this LifeWave business basically is I share with people that I make it simple, because a lot of them they are not in MLM, and or they are very unaware how to do the business. So I only tell them that in our comp plan we have a bonus. Okay, only 3 bonus. We call it the A bonus, B bonus, and the C bonus. Okay, so ours is a binary plan, right? And the binary plan in MLM companies, in most MLM companies, binary plan at uni level. Uni level is something like Amway, New Skin, and all that. So I say our comp plan is like a hybrid. We have a binary as well as a uni level. So this is the 3 bonus that we receive. First is the introduction PIB bonus, okay, and then the B is the binary bonus, and C is the uni level matching bonus. Okay, so I make it simple for them. I say there's only these 3, A, B, and C compensation, right? Bonus. So with that, right, I tell new people coming in that in order to maintain good health, okay, the body rebuilds itself in about a year. Okay, so it takes time. That's what I'm trying to tell them. So why I need to tell them this is because otherwise, I notice that a lot of people buy the packages, right? Whether they buy silver, bronze, and then the following months they don't buy anymore. And then, as a distributor, it's very difficult to ask them to buy again the next month. So I have to precondition them to tell them that in order to have good health benefits, whether you want for your own health or you want to reverse aging, you really need to be on this product month to month. So with this in mind, I came out with a plan to tell them. Okay, I coined the name CM275. Okay, see, I noticed that in order to do this business in LifeWave, we need to create a lot of managers. So CM stands for create managers. Okay, so when you're a manager in LifeWave, you actually open up about 80% of the comp plan structure already, right? The other 20% is probably for you to upgrade right up to the top rank. So if you are able to create a lot of managers, automatically, when you create a lot of managers, they will become directors, and when they become directors, become senior directors, and so on and so forth. So in this business, it's all about creating managers. Okay.
Yes.
Now the tool that you see there in 275, the tool is, I noticed that not everyone is a builder or networker, but they can at least bring 2 bronze a month.
Yes.
Okay, 2 bronze a month. So this is what. So sorry, for you guys in US, in Asia here in Singapore, actually the income standard of living is very low compared to yours, right? So
Yeah.
that's why we need to get them on a small plan first rather than straight away diamond.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, due to the income status. So because of that, I asked them to bring in at least 2 bronze a month. You can if you're a networker, or you can bring in 4, you can bring in 10. That's based on your own ability. But you, no matter what, you must bring at least 2 bronze a month. Okay, what does the 7 and the 5 represent? Basically, after telling them that to reverse age and to improve your health, you need to at least have this program on for at least a year, right? But with our LifeWave, I actually recommend them that with our system, not only will you improve your health, but you will improve your wealth. Now, how we go about doing that is that I tell them this is a 7-month program, okay? But you will need to only pay 5 months installments. So they will ask me, uh, why 5 months? Why do I need to pay for 5 monthly installments? Oh, it's because if you go through with us these 5 monthly installments, you will get 20% off your product. Okay, so basically one packet of X39 costs about 100 US. But if you go through our this 5-month program, you will find that your X39 only costs about maybe 82 or $83. Okay, so that is about 20% off. So
Yeah.
yeah, so this is value for money. Okay, and of course, the 7-month program is basically what it actually means is that if you upgrade up to diamond, you get another 2 months extra
Yeah.
to be active. So that is the reason why I say this is a 7-month program. Now, with this, I noticed that a lot of my downlines would have no issue in asking in their downlines staying active, right? So at least if everybody goes on this plan, I'm rest assured, or my downlines is rest assured, they are newbies that join them will at least be with them for the next 7 months. Okay, and if they can really stay with us for the next 7 months, every month being active, there's a very likelihood that they will continue even after the 7 month. Okay, so how do we start them on this program? Basically, we started on a bronze for the first month, and they only need to pay 125, right? So they get a packet of X39. And on the second month, we tell them, hey, so you upgrade, your next installment is only 175, a little bit more than your 125, but you get 2 packets of X39. Okay, and then on the third month, you upgrade to a gold. So when you upgrade to a gold, you get you can take basically 1 packet of X39, or you can also add the trio in, the Alavidia trio. Now, Jin Long actually made one very good statement that he says that if you can get a female on a good skincare program and they like it, the chances are they will buy every month. So I feel that the goal, when you're upgrade to a gold package, is a good time to get them to upgrade to Alavida. Okay, and then come the 4th month, you upgrade to a platinum, and then you can continue to buy your aloe vera trio. You can add classic, you can put more X39, you can to share with others, and on the 5th month you come diamond, you pay another 600 and you get the rest of the products, and then you get 2 months extra to be active. So this is how I position my new people to come in, right?
Very smart.
Because yeah,
Right. Yeah.
so
Very
with
good.
this, for those networkers, they will just fly. But how about
Yeah.
those users? So the users, I tell them, since you pay up to 1,006 US for the 5 months, what do you think if you can get it for free? Okay, how
Mm.
would you like to get it for free, or maybe even less than what you paid for? Not necessary to be the whole amount free, right? Okay, this is how I tell them. Okay, so being an insurance background, right? What I
Yeah.
did is I took um, an Excel spreadsheet and I more or less use my success and I sort of reverse engineer into this spreadsheet. So and you can see here in the first column here is this A column, right? And this is what your PIB is. Okay, this is where you do all the upgrades. I will concentrate on that a little bit more. Okay, and then when you see the other column here is the B, the binary column, and then the C, all right? Okay, and then the last one, that's the mass grand total. So I don't want to concentrate too much on the binary and the matching, okay? But I want to add it there is just to tell you that you probably only have a very little builders in your organization, okay? Maybe 10% of whoever you bring in is going to be a builder. So with this B income binary bonus, you probably won't get your income until sometime in the 4th month or 5th month. Okay, so will be your matching bonus also. You also won't get it until your 4th or 5th month because we are coming in only as a bronze, and bronze only has 77 PV, right? So it's very little. So it's not likely you'll get any comp for the binary and matching. So actually, Jin Long also taught us actually the most important component in this binary compensation in LifeWave is the PIB. Okay, excuse me, a bit dry.
Yeah, no problem. I like the way you break it down, brother. It's very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very good.
So I want to highlight to you all, Jin Long said, the most important thing when you start out with LifeWave as a newbie is the product introductory bonus. Okay, once you get that settled, the binary and the matching bonus it will be auto, right? So let me concentrate on the next slide to show you. Okay, so 2 bronze a month, 7-month program with 5-month installment. This is what you are going to receive. All right. Okay, so when they first buy, when you get 2% to buy the bronze, you will get $15 commission, right? Bonus. So 2 is $30. On the next month, you will get them to upgrade to a silver, and then you will get the difference, and you get $35, and 235 is $70. Then this February guy, when he upgrades in March, you're gonna get 100 because the upgrade is going to give you $50 bonus, right? So 2% is $100. And then on the 4th month, you upgrade to platinum. By that time, you should be a diamond already, and then you will get $200, 100 each, 200 each, sorry. And then finally, on the 5th month, as a diamond, when they upgrade to diamond, you get another 200, and it will totally add up to 400. So just based on this 5-month thing, if every month you bring in a bronze, what you're gonna earn is your first month you're gonna earn $30. Second month you're gonna make $100, and then 3rd month you probably be a manager because you bring in 2 every month, right? You earn $200, and then on the 4th month you make 600, and on the 5th month onwards, because you're bringing 2 a month every day, you're making 1,000 US. All right. Now from here you see, you can see that from January to May, which is 5-month installment plan, you already have made 1,930. That already pays for your 5-month installment program, right? So yeah, if you really cannot bring in 2 a month, you will at least reduce your 1,006 outlay. Okay, so this is what I share with the little guys, and it made a lot of sense to them, and that's why I managed to get a lot of people on board with this plan. Okay, and then on the other months, let's say from June to December, every month you're receiving $1,000 because everybody is upgrading every month, right? Now this $1,000 is a lot of money to our Asian countries, right? In Singapore is 1,004 Sing. In Malaysia is 4,500. Like what Brother Rick says, in rupiah is about close to 15 million.
Right.
Thai baht is 36,000. So this is a lot of money for us Asia here. So this is how I share my business to people. Oh, I finished already. Sorry. Okay, Dr. Roy, thank you very much.
Good. Thank you, Brother Lawrence.
Most
Thank
welcome.
You.